Alright, hey guys, we're here at the Mahoning River in Alliance, Ohio. It's about the third week of April right now, and we're going to go down here and try for some white bass. White bass come up here to spawn in the spring. Sometimes you have a good day, catch 50, 60, sometimes you get a couple. We're going to go check the river out, see what we can get. Let's enjoy. Alright, we're here for our first spot. Try it out. We're starting today with a little white twister tail, and we're going to try it out. So the white bass come up here every year, spawn. So you're looking for ripples, little pools, where they're going to stop, either take breaks or start the spawning process. So this place in the past has caught a couple fish. It's changed a little bit every time there's a flood. That big tree over there was across. That's now moved, so the water level in this area has changed some. So don't know how we'll fish this year. Oh, a little snag there. A lot of trees here. Trees and snags. Now you don't come down here with very expensive stuff. You will probably lose a lot of it. Just like that, you will lose a lot of stuff. We got that one out. Got a little trick whenever you get snagged. I always tighten the drag, get as tight as possible, flip the bail. Sometimes they will flip it off if it's just a little rock. If the hook doesn't catch into anything, normally it works. If the hook catches the wood, you're pretty much breaking line. Normally when you're fishing this river, you're moving quick. So if you don't catch fish in a couple times, a few casts, normally they're not there. You move on to the next spot, fish the next spot. There we go, got one right there. There's a nice one. That is what we're after.
Sometimes these are good eating if you eat them fresh. That is
there's a nice white bass from the Mahoning River. Like I said, so we got a spot here. We'll try keep a couple. I might keep a couple today, have a little dinner tonight. They aren't not too bad if you catch them fresh. Frozen, straight out the freezer is not that good. So once you get one, you throw it back the same spot. Normally they come in, there's a few in the same area, so that one didn't hit as hard as a lot of them do. That one hit, I thought it actually had a rock or a stick, and then it took off. Sometimes you will get lucky and it's just like madness. You'll catch one after another. Other days, you're just searching the river, finding one spot here, one spot there. Oh, there's another one. Nice little school of them. They're all nice size. There's another nice one. That's about the average size you can catch. They do get a little bigger than that. They are smaller also. So those are nice. So 5 fish, about 5 minutes, 2 fish. I'd take that any day. Like I said, all we're using today so far is a little twister. Has a little green head on it. Just throwing it, letting it sink, just bringing it in real slow, and those fish will just start crushing them. So it's kind of the end of a tail out here. So these fish are probably stacking up here, getting ready to move farther upstream. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We haven't done a lot of videos. Don't do a whole lot of fishing in the winter. Wasn't a good winter for ice. If not, I'd get on the ice more. Once springtime comes, we start hitting the rivers. We have a boat. We'll start hitting the lakes for some crappie, a little bit of walleye. Got a lot of catfish. Every once in a while, I'll go down to a couple other lakes to fish for muskie. Haven't had any success lately around here for muskie. My brother does a lot of muskie fishing. Spends a lot of money on lures, not a lot of catching, but they fish the Leesville Lake area. So we'll see if we can get a few more in this spot. If we can't, we'll move on. Don't forget to put any comments in there if you guys fish this river before, or if you guys do a lot of white bass runs. They can be fun. I've seen people walk out here with 30 on a stringer before. I know people have caught fish after fish. Basically, you throw one back, you throw it out, you catch another fish. Those are fun days. Not every day's like that, but today's a nice day. A little rain in the afternoon coming, so take a nice sunny day on the river any day. Oh, figured that was gonna happen. Got a little too close to that box wood there. Well, there's one broken lure. I think actually going to change. We'll try a different tactic here. All right, got a little change switch. This is a little white grub with a chartreuse tail, same top as we were using earlier. So we'll try this out. This is how we got the first couple. So try to see if we can catch a couple more. These fish are weird. They're finicky. You'll go catch 5, 6 in a spot, and then that whole spot will shut down. I don't know why. Fishing is just weird that way. I know today is a full moon. They always say fish on full moons, new moons. I believe crescents, those are good fishing days. There's always things saying that full moons, that's when all the fish start spawning. I don't know if it's something about lunar tables. You can always go on different apps. They got lunar tables. Tell you best fishing times. I think the best fishing time today was between 11 this afternoon and like 2. I think it's about 10:30. So I'll stick around to kind of see if that theory is holds true, or if it just kind of is what it is. I always suggest, I was just looking over here, I do have polarized glasses on. You can't see it without it, but there is a giant branch that I just saw. I would cast it right into. But with my glasses on, I was able to see that and kind of get it out of that area. If you guys don't have polarized glasses when fishing, especially around structure, suggest getting those. It does break up that light on the top of the water. You can kind of see farther down in, and definitely makes it easier when you're casting, especially in structure, fishing in trees, branches, the river like this. You will be able to avoid a lot of snags. I know it's helped me over the years, avoiding snags. They're just little things you don't think about. I try to keep a pair in my bag all the time. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. I wear them in the car and forget them. And, you know, things happen in life. That's why I don't use a lot of expensive stuff. A lot of jig fishing. Jigs are relatively inexpensive. You know, you can get a pack of 12 for $2 with some twister tails. So, I mean, you can go fishing on $5 and you know, these are pretty versatile. About anything hits a jig. Actually just saw a posting that someone caught about a 45-inch muskie on a jig the size that I'm using for these fish. So sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. Fishing is kind of that way. You think you're fishing for one thing, before you know it, you know, you're in a spot that actually is better for something else. We used to fish for crappie a lot in different areas. Before you know it, you start catching saugeye. You start switching up and you start fishing different tactics, and you start fishing for saugeyes. So never give up on a spot. Which I say that, but I'm about ready to give up on this spot because I haven't got a bite in about 20 casts. And like I said, if you're not getting a bite in 20 casts with white bass, you know, there's not many in here. So it could just be early. A lot of times the males come in first. They try to get all the beds ready for the females. Then females come in and, you know, they do their business and then they leave. So probably going to call it quits on this spot. There's another one up the river. Like I said, I'm always looking for deep pools after rocks, different things like that, slow downs. So we're going to go a little further. Nice to see up around the corner is where we're going. All right, this is about the last spot of the day, guys. My camera's about out of battery. Here's a spot
fished last year. I did get a lot of crappie, a couple white bass out of the spot, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what happens. Kind of got two little holes to work here. This tree kind of splits the river here, so got a deeper pool here that, like I said, last year it was loaded with crappie. Not a lot of big ones, but give you something to catch. And then the other side kind of had some white bass on it, so give it a shot. Like I said, this might just be a little early in the run. We need another kind of big rain. It'll get the rest of these fish to kind of start moving up here. A couple cold nights aren't helping out. You need the water temperatures to stay up for these fish to know when to come in. That's about all I got to say. I just need to catch some fish. Take anything right now. So a lot of times the water can be low enough you can walk out there. If I had waders on, I would just walk out, and then you wouldn't have to worry about all these sticks and stuff, kind of like what I just got thrown into. So looks like I might be doing another lure change. Nope. I think I got it out. Just bent the hook a little bit. If that ever happens, I just bend it back. Some people might change them out. Not worried too much. There was a big splash over there. Either gonna be a carp or a white bass, so I don't think I can make it to that spot, but we'll see. See what's hanging around over here. There is a lot of trees here, so they might not like this. I might switch back over to one of them whitetails. Kind of give that a shot. It's kind of like a little bit of a sandbar here, and then it drops off. These are things you just got to fish the river enough. You'll kind of learn where all the dips are to the river. Come back to the same spots, and most of the time, fish are always in the same spots they were the year before. So probably switch to something white. They might not be able to see this as well. That's what I think they can. So we'll switch over. Let's do a nice all white twister tail. So we'll see. All white twister tail, same head we've been using, same jig head. You might be able to see that a little better in this dirty water. So this fish just might not have made it so far up here. Bet you if you went down toward where the lake is, these fish are coming from Berlin Lake, and they're coming up this river. So if you go down closer to Berlin Lake, you probably catch a little bit more. There's a lot of walking to get to that part. You can fish below the backwaters from a couple spots, but shore access isn't that good this time of year, so the best bet for shore access is this river. But you're just kind of waiting for the fish to get here. Whenever I cast, I always try to cast upriver, so let your jig head, go downriver, hypothetically right into their mouths where they're feeding. But this tree is hard to fish around, but there are fish that kind of stack around on the corners because it kind of drops off right past there. So if I had waders, I could walk out there, and then I could fish that a lot easier. Here, I'm just trying to cast around. But catch the same tree every time. Should learn not to throw there. So you got it back out again. So must not be that strong of a tree, or my knot's tied pretty good. we go. Like I said, they will stack up right on that little edge. So for those who stay to the end of the video, there's your reward. Another white bass. Like I said, they got that white. They like that area. They pretty much inhaled that one. So we got another one for the basket. Kind of pooping all over me. So we got another one in. So like I said, there's one. There's going to be others. So try to catch a couple more before I lose my battery life here. It's at about 6%. I could possibly set up a different fishing angle if I keep catching them. If I run out of battery, I can set up a different angle on my phone. A little different, so we'll see. Cast out the same spot. So, said once you catch one, you're kind of just going for the same spot. They normally just kind of sit there around each other, so. So they are moving up. Said before, the lunar table said 11:30. We are getting close to that, so you know, they might start catching a little bit more. We'll try over here with this white tail. Nope, this is a branch. Sometimes you wish those branches were fish. You would. So I am getting a low battery warning, so I will do it if this video cuts off. I will switch to a different format of a video, different angle, if anybody's still on this channel watching. If you're still on here watching this whole video, I appreciate you. It's been a slow day fishing, but I hope I made it somewhat entertaining with my little tips and tricks that, you know, I've picked up over the years. So at least I got 3 fish. I got your one at a couple at the beginning, one at the end. So I don't know where the other fish are. Normally you catch one, you catch a couple, kind of like the first spot we went to. One more fish here before this battery dies on us. Nope, another tree. There's trees all over this place. I think that's gonna be the tree that breaks this lure off though. Yep. So. Alright guys, I did have to switch. We were filming on my phone now, so it's going to be a little different angle. It's going to kind of show you a little more what I'm seeing when I'm casting. It's probably be a short part of the video. If we don't catch anything here, then I'm going to call it quits and head on home. We are switching. I'm gonna try a little orange out. We've been trying white all day. We're gonna try orange, see if it does anything. So we'll see. Trying to get back out there. That part of this tree, you can see it out of the water. So that gives a little more room to come through this little alley that the fish are sitting in. There's a nice one. I haven't got any measures on any of these fish yet. I'm hoping to get another 14-incher so I can get another Fish Ohio pin. I'll show a couple of those here a little later. But there, that's a nice fish right off the branches here. So another one. So I mean, started with 2, we might end with 2. So. I can't appreciate anybody more that stayed, and even if you skip through the video to see about me catching fish, kind of passing through, this is great. Just don't forget to subscribe, tell people about us. These are really fun fish to catch. Sometimes I come out here, I don't even keep them. Just catch them, throw them back. Just a fight on these, especially if you can catch a ton. They're a lot of fun. So I've been just throwing it out. I let it sit for a couple seconds. Try to see if we get down to the bottom. Fish are probably sitting down, suspending in the current. So fish is slow retreat, and then once I hit that sandbar, I just reel it in. And I can catch anything from there. try not to reel it too fast. I don't want these fish, I want this lure in front of those fish's face as long as possible, give them an opportunity to bite it. I don't want to reel it too quick, so it goes too quick front and then they don't see it. So just kind of let it sit, just real slow. Fish sometimes are suspended in the trees, so you kind of gotta sacrifice a lure every once in a while, or possibly sacrifice one to possibly get a fish. So when I'm going over through here, I'm basically going right on the edge of this tree that you see. If those fish are in there, you know, they're coming out of that tree. Got a little longer here, and then I'm going to call it quits. I got some other stuff to do today. Probably going to create another video after this about cleaning fish, how I clean the fish. If anybody doesn't know how to clean fish, a little tutorial on how to do that. So look for that video also. So normally, if I snag at the end, it's about when I call it quits. If I can't get this one out, this will probably be me calling it quits. Yep, that was it. Sometimes I take that as a sign that you should go home. Start breaking off a couple lures at the end. Go home, get the rest of your day done. So we did. We started out the day with 2. We're going to finish the day with 2, so we did get 4 total. Let's see if I can grab a couple bigger ones. The bigger one here. The other ones, I had to kind of drive to the different spots, so they are in the car in a cooler right now. So there they are. There's 2 we caught at this spot. See the size difference. They do get bigger than this. There also are some wipers in here. Some of the wipers, they can get 20-30 pounds. I've yet to catch one of those. Some of these fish might be wipers that mix in, but you know, they're about this size. So, but appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like. Look out for more videos. There's summer coming out. Probably a couple with the kid in there, and appreciate it. Anybody who stayed the whole time watching, listening, put some comments down on if you like it. Hit that like button, subscribe for sure, alerts, do all that what you got to. Thank you.